Good evening. The Dolores County Broadcasting Network presents the DCTV 4-H Evening News Program for Monday, October 17, in 2016. Camera people Elizabeth and Nicholas. Video engineer and producer Russell. Sound engineer Barry. Teleprompter Dan. Prompter Myra. And our anchor and meteorologist is Keegan. This is your news director, Edward. Now the news.
Good afternoon and welcome to the DCTV 4-H News and Weather Program. Help keep our kids' news show on the air by becoming a sponsor. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Hello, I'm Keegan, and the following story is from the Durango Herald. Balloons fly high above Durango. Clear skies, light breezes, and vibrant fall's colors have made for a successful first annual Animas Valley Balloon Rally, drawing nearly 15 pilots from across the country for the chance to fly above the skies north of Durango. It was absolutely beautiful, said Debbie Waltman, a pilot with No Worries Ballooning, based in Windsor. It was wonderful to come here and relax and just enjoy the fall colors. For many pilots over the weekend, the inaugural Animas Valley Balloon Rally provided a low-key opportunity to fly in the calm of the San Juan Mountains, just a week after the International Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta, which brings more than 550 balloons and hundreds of thousands of spectators to the event each day. It was one of the most beautiful flights I've ever done, said Rich Lawhorn from Louisville, Kentucky. The valley was full of color, everything changing from green. The story is from the Cortez Journal. Roadwork will impact traffic, parking in Cortez. The Colorado Department of Transportation will scrape a section of the U.S. Highway 160 in downtown Cortez near the intersection of Mildred Road and Main Street. The maintenance operation is scheduled for Wednesday, October 19th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. CDOT crews will be repairing a segment of asphalt that has buckled and created a bump in the road. This is a real safety concern, said Tyler Carlson, Cortez area maintenance foreman. We will be using heavy equipment to mill off the bulge in the pavement in order to create a smoother, safer surface. We intend to complete this job in one day. Eastbound and westbound traffic will be maintained throughout the day, but motorists can expect lane closures and possible lane shifts. Business access will also be maintained, though vehicle parking areas directly in front of some businesses may be closed for most of the day. Motorists are urged to use caution and watch for signage and flagging personnel guiding traffic through the work zone. The following story is from the Reader's Digest. Unluckiest dumb criminals ever. When an attempted robbery at Lowe's home improvement store went awry, Milton J. Hodges fled across the street and jumped a fence right into the Cypress Cove Nudist Resort and Spa. As the Orlando Sentinel pointed out, as one of the only folks wearing clothing, Hodges was easily spotted by police. It's the worst possible time to faint, in the middle of robbing a bank, but that's what happened to a Beaver Creek, Ohio thief. The teller called 911 and asked for medics, but you have to applaud the man's stick-it-to-it-iveness. While the ambulance was en route, the suspect handed a note to the teller, demanding all of her cash. Dumb laws in Colorado. And these are funny laws for you from our very own great state. Here we go. In Colorado Springs, it is permissible to wear a holstered 6-gun within city limits, except on Sunday, Election Day, or holidays. In Cripple Creek, it is illegal to bring your horse or pack mule above the ground floor of any building. In Denver, the dog catcher must notify dogs of impounding by posting, for 3 consecutive days, a notice on a tree in the city park and along a public road running through said park. How about that? We have dogs who can read. You may not drive a black car on Sundays. It is illegal to mistreat rats in Denver, Colorado. And in Fountain, it is illegal to have weeds in your yard. In Pueblo, it is illegal to let a dandelion grow within the city limits. In Sterling, cats may not run loose without having been fit with a tail light. And now to the weather. I'll be giving you the current weather report as well. The current temperature is 68 degrees. The high for today was 70 degrees. The low was 47 degrees. Winds are from 1 to 11 miles per hour from the southwest. The barometer is at 29.60 inches and is falling. The humidity is at 24%. Today there has been 0.00 of an inch of moisture measured by the DCTV weather station. Moisture for the month is 0.05 of an inch. Now here is our national weather outlook with the big map. Rain with some snow begins from Washington into Southern California, then runs east and north from central Colorado into the Dakotas and on to Pennsylvania and Maine. Pennsylvania and Maine. South part of the country from Nevada and to the Atlantic seaboard is sunny. Nevada. Bam. There are 3 small areas of rain, 1 in Louisiana and 2 in Florida. Louisiana, Florida. I am your weather forecaster as well, and I will be giving you the 5-day forecast. Tuesday is becoming sunny with high of 68, low of 28. Wednesday, sunny, high of 63, low of 21. Thursday, mostly sunny, high of 64, low of 25. Friday, mostly sunny, high of 69, low of 28. And Saturday, mostly sunny, high of 71, low of 31. Now for our climate change report. I'm your climatologist, and I will be giving you the CO2 report. Carbon dioxide, CO2, is one of the principal causes of climate change, and it is important that we report the CO2 weekly change. CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere, which causes climate instability, resulting in significant swings worldwide of moisture and hot and cold temperatures. The following are the CO2 numbers for this week. CO2 for the week of October 15th, 2016 in parts per million is 401.57. CO2 2 weeks ago, 400.91. CO2 last year, 398.03. CO2 10 years ago, 378.99. And CO2 50 years ago, 318.10. Thank you, Dr. Peter Tans of the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, and Michael McGee of the CO2.Earth website for this information. Remember that you can help keep our Kids News show on the air by buying a sponsorship. To buy a sponsorship, just call 970-677-4119. Thank you. Now back to our news director.
Este es el fin de las noticias realizado por el Club 4H. Este es su director de noticias, Eduardo, diciendo buenas noches y gracias por vernos. Ahora un anuncio especial.
Yes, we have a special announcement. The Jets, and trying to continue their march to the Super Bowl, will be on Monday Night Football, playing the Arizona Cardinals. So please, everybody, watch the Jets and the Cardinals, and the Jets march to the Super Bowl.